being annexed, Ukraine fighting back, Russia losing troops. This is all happening in Ukraine today. I'm your host, Brooke, and today I'll be answering a huge question. Who's winning the war in Ukraine? To fully understand, we need to go back to the first few days of the war, about a year ago. Russia had already controlled Crimea and parts of Donetsk and Luhansk before the invasion. Russia started this war thinking that Ukraine would crumble and fall within a week. How wrong this was. Ukraine fought back strongly and startled Russia. But within 2 weeks, Russia was only a few miles from Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. Russia was still strong, but barely had enough equipment. Russia has more than twice the amount of troops in Ukraine, but Ukraine's troops were better trained. So far, this has ended in 200,000 Russians being killed or injured, and losing over half of their operating tanks. Now Ukraine has taken back most of the territory near their capital, Kyiv, and are still throwing attacks. Russia is still fighting hard and are still making the first moves. Russia still controls Crimea and illegally annexed Kherson and Zaporizhzhia. But Ukraine fought back hard and Russia stopped focusing on Kyiv. There's also peace talks. Most experts say that they don't see any peace talks happening anytime soon. Both countries have special conditions that need to be met before either controller agrees to a peace talk. Ukraine wants Russia to give back all of the captured territory and for them to pay for their war crimes. Russia wants Ukraine to give up fighting for the annexed territory. For now, it seems like these things won't ever happen. This brings us into how it will end. Experts think that no one will win, and it's just going to end in a tie. Branislav Slonchev, a specialist in war negotiations and how conflicts end, said, "I don't think this can end while Putin is in power. Even if Ukrainians push the Russians to the border, if he's still in power, I don't think he will negotiate. Putin started this war, and to put it simple, would be embarrassed to give up. Both countries are perseverative and will go until they get what they want, most likely ending in a tie." In the scheme of it, no one is winning. Both countries are losing thousands of people and have decided to not give up. This war could go on for years, and it could be a back-and-forth fight. All we can do is hope that this war comes to an end soon, and that each country can recover. I'm your host, Brooke, and thank you for listening.